Mehrunes Dagon, the Lord of Change. We had brought your razor to you. We beg you, please, bring the blade's full glory to Tamriel again. It's not working. Why don't you give it a try? Just put your hands on the altar.
You, mortal, you are worthy of speaking to. You have claimed the pieces of my razor. It has been an amusing game to witness. But Dagon does not declare a winner while there is a pawn on the board. Kill Silas. He and his family have served their purpose. Kill him. Take your rightful place as my champion, or I will crush you.
Wait, don't kill me. There's another way. I can take the pieces back to my museum, seal them in a display case. You get a generous amount of gold, I get to complete my collection, and nobody has to die. Fine. I'm not dying without a fight. Never should have...
I am pleased, mortal. I will give you my razor. Use it to wreak havoc on Tamriel. You have been a worthy tool. Fill the world with destruction in my name. Place your hands on my altar one last time, and you will witness the power of Mehrunes Dagon for yourself. Before you go, mortal, one final challenge.
ourselves ahead. Good day, friend. Keeping well? I never would have suspected that the Eye could be... Lead the way. I'm right behind you. Let's get going then.
No time for idle chatter. Mercer is awaiting
Need
your
something?
presence.
Always a pleasure.
Interest you in some marksman training? What's on your mind? I'll show you what I know. If you ever need more practice...
Something troubling you? Pull up a seat. How much this kind of work suits you? And it's going to end up making you rich. The only way this guild's going to continue to grow is by need some gold. Bloody good timing. Just got some more clients. Most of the establishments in Skyrim keep their transactions recorded within business ledger. Your job will be to change the numbers in those books so the shortfalls from our other jobs look legit. Feel like doing a bit of writing? Now that's what I like to hear. Off you go.
well. Look who it is. How have you been? Good to hear. I need this to go well. This is my first real command since they promoted me after Whiterun. You know, some nights when I close my eyes, I see the battle stretched out before me, like I'm still there. Do the men you've killed haunt you? Mine do. That's what I keep telling myself. But never mind all that. We got a job to do, don't we? We found a cave under the lake. With luck, it'll lead into the prison. I need you to sneak in there and free our men, killing anyone inside as you go. Once you've rescued the prisoners, head out to the courtyard. We'll stand guard out here, and rush in as soon as we hear fighting. Should be fun. You should wait until nightfall before trying to sneak in. Talos preserve you. Thanks. Hurry!
Aid, and I will follow, child.
Let's teach these bastards a lesson. Right. Last but not least. Let's go! Whoops.
life. I was but a speaker for the Black Hand, but you have been named Listener. There is no higher honor.
Mercy! Can't believe it.
Great work. Get back and report our success. I'll stay here and clean up the mess. Glad you were here. Couldn't have done it without you. You one of those Skyrim for the Nords types? And you're right, at least as far as I'm concerned. Don't let Ulfric or some of these other short-sighted Nords bother you. Most of us are happy to welcome newcomers. Whenever a group of marauders attack a Nord village, Ulfric is the first to sound the horn and send the men. But a group of Dark Elf refugees gets ambushed, a group of Argonians or a Khajiit caravan, no troops, no investigations.
We should find
nothing.
a random stranger.
There's a group of cutthroats out there right now that Ulfric doesn't lift a finger to bring to justice, as long as they don't threaten Nord land. That's a brave offer. I'd be happy to throw in my coin behind that. You deal with them. I'll make sure you get paid. Maybe this old soldier will throw in some lessons as well. I killed a lot of High Elves in the Great War, and I didn't die. I guess that makes me a war hero. The Great War. Did we really save the Empire? Or did we just plant the seeds for Ulfric's uprising?
I have a lot of respect for the rest of them. The Stormcloaks are finding victory across the land.
I grow restless, as does my blade.
I'm proud we liberated Falkreath from the Empire. In many ways, it's the heart and soul of Skyrim, not to mention its rather strategic position. Some brothers have taken to calling you Bonebreaker. Evidence of your ferocity and determination. A fitting name. So we shall all call you thus. The war demands so much from us. Please take this on behalf of all the brothers and sisters. And I need capable and loyal warriors close at hand. So I'd like to offer you a home in Wenhelm. Speak with my steward, who'll make the arrangements. Get over to our camp in the Reach. They need every able body they can muster.
What, pray, awaits us?
For Skyrim!
The Stormcloaks are finding victory across the land.
I'll be fine.
Master, you're far too old for this sort of journey. We don't know what's inside.
I can... just...
You see, you're not well. Have a seat, and I'll fetch you some tonic.
The dread fire works through me. If there was a tonic that could help me, has just begun by now. Perhaps we should find a random stranger to murder. Practice does make perfect. I remember Skyrim from
Right
my
behind you.
youth, and the
All right,
glistening
what is it?
crimson
What do you need?
fields of white.
Okay, got it. Okay, got it. Okay, got it.
My blade is yours.
Got it. Okay, got it. Okay, got it. Okay, got it. Okay, got it.
Lead, and I will follow, child of darkness.
Okay, got it. Okay, got it. Still need me to do something? Still here. All right, what is it? What do you need? Okay, got it. Okay, got it. Okay, got it.
We are
Okay,
bonded
got
now, you and I, joined
got it.
through the powers of the void.
Okay, got it. Anything else? All right, what is it? What do you need?
In life, I was but a speaker for the Black Hand, but you have been named Listener. There is no higher
Okay,
honor.
got it. Okay, got it.
There is murder in the air.
Okay, got
I
it.
can taste
Okay,
it.
got it. Okay, 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 got it.
Lead on, bruh.
Anything else? I'm right behind you. All right, what is it? What do you need? Okay, got it.
My blade is yours.
Okay, got it.
Stop!
Okay,
Leave!
got it. Okay, 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 got it.
Windhelm, white as bone, and cold as the void.
Can't do that. Sorry.
Close to the answer.
Anything else? I'm right behind you. If it will help you, then certainly. You lead, I'll follow.
well-placed word or a well-placed dagger can achieve equal purposes.
I've got your back. All right, what is it?
The dread
What do you need?
works through me,
Okay,
and
got
his
it.
work has just begun.
Okay, got it.
My blade is yours.
Wearing flesh is so distasteful.
Among us!
You have caught my attention, mortal. That is most unwise. Tell me, why have you slain this one who trusted you here upon my shrine?
Will soon know the wrath of Sithis.
My fate, my good pleasure is not some trophy for mortal sport. I should slay you for such insolence. Were you certain in your purpose, you would have no need to apologize. You have much to learn, but you have proven your will is strong, and your heart is devoid of pity. So perhaps you are not entirely useless. We shall soon find out. Listen, all of you! Hear me. I have need of a warrior. Only the most ruthless, cunning, and agile will do. You have gathered here night after night, sacrificing fools upon my shrine, and sparring aimlessly with yourselves. But which among you truly exceeds the rest? Prove yourselves to me. I have a special task for whichever of you is left standing.
Huh? Here we go! Gods help us!
I live again.
Here we go! Oh!
Distasteful. You have caught my attention, mortal. That is most unwise. Tell me, Why have you slain those who profess to follow in my ways? I abide only those whose will is aligned to my own. Those who oppose my desires perish in the most dreadful of ways. I have a purpose for which you might prove useful. But first, I must test the deftness of your guile and the strength of your purpose. Make a thrall, lure him to my shrine, prove your will is stronger, convince him to embrace the pillar of sacrifice, and then slay him without mercy. Do this, and I shall remember you, and bestow an important task upon you. Do this not, and I shall forget you, and your soul will waste in obscurity.
I'm right behind you.
There you are. I've consulted my contacts regarding the information you recovered from Gold. It would seem our adversary is attempting to take us apart indirectly by angering Maven Blackbriar. Very clever.
I do so love Riften. I journeyed here in my youth. A thief took my
You
purse.
jest, but they've been
So
able
I
to
took
avoid
his
identification
eyes.
for years. They're obviously
It was a fair
well-funded,
exchange.
driven, and patient. Just don't mistake my admiration for complacency. Our nemesis is going to pay dearly. Because even after all their posturing and planning, they've made a mistake. The parchment you recovered mentions a Godjal lie. According to my sources, that's an old alias used by one of our contacts. His real name is Gullumai. Gullumai is our inside man. I'm betting he acted as a go-between for the sale of Golden Glow Estate and that he can finger our buyer. Get out there, shake him down, see what you come up with. Talk to Brynjolf before you leave if you have any questions.
What do you want?
I can't believe Gullumai's mixed up in all this. That Argonian couldn't find his tail with both hands. Don't get me wrong. He could scam a beggar out of his last septim. But he's no mastermind.
Have you heard the tale of
Trouble.
Matthew Bellamont?
He's one of the most stubborn lizards I've ever met. You have your work cut out for you.
Killer Boy's mother, and vengeance.
You're going to have to buy him off.
festers in
It's the only way to
sun.
get his attention. If that fails, follow him and see what he's up to. If I know Gullumai, he's in way over his head, and you'll be able to use it as leverage.
Lead on, brother.
Aye, he does indeed. And with his fingers in the East Empire Company's pie, we'll make good use of that debt. If I'm not being clear enough, that means we don't want him killed.
Your enemies will
For now,
soon know
Just keep on his tail and he's bound to step into something he can't scrape off his boot. Gulamai work. That means he isn't exactly in the guild, but he just head. If you discover Gulamai's holding out on us and has more loot stashed away with the flames, we find that
Need something?
quite well.
So, what do we have? I don't deal in land or property. Now, if you're looking for goods, you've come to the right person. Oh, wait. Did you say Golden Glow Estate? My apologies. I'm sorry to say I know very little about that, bee farm, was it? Maybe I did, maybe I didn't. I can't be expected to remember every deal I handle. I don't care what you promise. If I tell you the buyer's name and word gets around, it can ruin me. Hasn't Mercer Frey taught you people? You kill me, and your only contact with the East Empire Company vanishes. Well, now that you mention it, there is something I've been trying to get my hands on. I have a buyer looking for a case of Firebrand wine. There just so happens to be a single case in the Blue Palace. Bring it to me, and we'll talk about Golden Glow Estate. Good. Can't have the buyer getting impatient and looking elsewhere for this, can we? Here, take this. I certainly can't use it, but I suppose I need to pay you something for the goods. Not at all. I consider it an investment in prolonging my life. As far as Golden Glow Estate goes, I'll tell you what I know. I was approached by a woman who wanted me to act as the broker for something big. She flashed a bag of gold in my face and said all I had to do was pay Arangoth for the estate. I brought in the coin and walked away with her copy of the deed. Not at all. I tend not to ask too many questions when I'm on the job. I'm sure you understand. However, I did notice she was quite angry, and it was being directed at Mercer Frey. In this business, we rarely deal in names. Our identity comes from how much coin we carry. Look, that's all I know. I never promised you I'd have all the answers. Now, since our transaction is done, I'll be on my way. Our business has concluded, and you're standing in my way.
Lead, and I will follow. Of darkness. My blade is yours.
Business has concluded. Why are you following me? I told you I don't know anything else.
Take my... Too many drinking games, too many bet. He's a stubborn oaf. I don't know what good it'll do. You should speak to my daughter a bit. She's the brains of it.
Emperor's cousin killed. Right here in solitude. I feel nothing but shame.
Messy business, Kingslaying, but
Citizen?
very satisfying.
What do you need, Bob?
All
Need a ride?
savior of the Dark Brotherhood. All hail the Listener. I remember Skyrim from my youth, and the glistening crimson on fields of white. There is murder in the air. I can taste it. One day, you will serve our dread father, as I do now. Your enemies will soon know the wrath of Sithis.
I've a lot of respect for the Restorations.
You talk to Ed
Skyrim
Brothers.
could use more.
Deja has no word. You want knives? You want them in your belly? No? Then you stop talking to Deja.
Keep your hands to yourself.
And I will follow, child of darkness.
You want knives? You want them in your belly? No? Then you stop talking to me.
We are bonded now, you and I, joined through the powers of the void.
Victory is yours!
There is murder in the air. I can taste it. The wrath of Sithis.
You're not... Is someone there?
One day, you will serve our dread father, as I do now.
Hey, hands off!
Thought I heard something.